Hi friends, welcome to my channel called Hadoop Mentor. My name is Veera Ravikumar. So as part of this video, we are going to see what will happen if any of the data node goes down while writing the data into hdfs. We are going to see that now. So in the previous session, we have seen how to write the data into HDFS. What will happen while you're executing the command called put command or copy from local or move from local. When you are writing the data into HDFS, what will happen internally we have seen. Now, as part of this, we are going to see what will happen any data node goes down while you are storing the data into HDFS. So let's go back the failure case, failover scenario. If data node goes down, fails while writing data data into HDFS, what will happen? Okay, here to discuss this, let's have a small diagram. First, let's have a small diagram. This is my client, and let's have a data node or name node here first. Then we have a data nodes. I'm taking here only 3 data nodes for easy understanding, for a simplicity of the diagram. This is, let's assume that is 135. Let's assume that there are so many machines in between and it has been selected 135. Okay, so while it's writing the data, it will create a data pipeline to this, right? And this will connect to this. This will connect to this, and this will connect to this. They will start writing the data into it, right? So our question is, what will happen while if it is failed while writing the data into HDFS? So that while writing the data into HDFS, what if a data node 1 is failed? What will happen? So your client first wait for the acknowledgement. If it didn't get the acknowledgement in a given time, what it will assume, the data node is gone down. So it will remove this data node IP address from this data pipeline, then it will connect to directly to another nearest machine. So we already discussed your data node will be your client will be having the IP addresses of the, the machines which needs to be write the data. So it will close that pipeline with the data node, and whatever the data was loaded before, half of the data was written, right? So the HDFS is make sure that the data is write success completely into HDFS. If any of the data block or data is not written successfully into the node, if half of the data has written, so what will do internally, it will maintains the temp directory, guys. Internally it will maintains the temp directory. So the data will be writing into temporarily, the data will be writing into this temp directory. Once the job is success, or once the write is success, completely written the data, then only it will move to actual location. So actual your location. So till the time it will be there in the your temporary location, till the time it will be in your temporary location. So that is the reason, so half of the data never store into the HDFS. Okay, here it will remove that data node from the pipeline, it will connect to other data node. So you may ask, sir, as part of our cluster setup, I supposed to load 3 copies, right? Because my replication factor is 3 and my block size is 64 MB or 120 MB. As part of this, you're supposed to copy 3 copies, but I'm storing only 2 copies, right? What will happen in this case? In this case, nothing happens, because there is something called DFS dot replication dot there is something called minimum configuration, which is 1 by default. Until unless you change, by default it will be 1. And there is something called max, it is a 512. And there is normal replication is 3. If this is satisfied, so it means that you can able to, if your copy at least one copy in the cluster, so I'm happy, no problem. I'm not going to worry about other missions which is failed. But it will be under replica, it will be under replica, but that can be taken care later when your administrator find the report by using report command. So he can initiate the balancer, or he can take care of that. I mean, he can execute the command to the rebalancing the things. Okay. So if any of the data node goes down, your job will not fail, your job will success, and also it is satisfied with the condition, which is a minimum replication factor. Now, so your job will be success and data will be loaded into the HDFS. Even the two missions are failed, no problem. Still, I need to store only one copy. Until unless even you have changed your configuration, minimum replication factor 3, and your normal replication also 3. If any one of the mission goes down, the job will fail, saying that unable to load. So I supposed to copy 3 copies, but I didn't find any of them 3 missions to copy, so it will fail the job. Thank you. Thanks for watching.